Alright guys, so there you have it. That is our budget meeting for February. I honestly think that we are doing really well as far as our budget meetings go. I know that my husband is getting really involved, and I think just adding that little bit of a challenge of having him change at least one item in our budget has been really helpful to help him start thinking through the budget as a whole and kind of making adjustments and changing things based on our goals. So let's now walk through the numbers as far as our actual budget and what it looks like for the month of February. Okay, so as always, we are using every dollar, so I'll be looking at my phone and talking through these numbers with you guys. So pretty much our main numbers have stayed the same. Like our housing is still the same. Our mortgage is $22.60. Our bills are going to be pretty much the same. The only one that changed is PG&E, which is $141 this month, which is crazy high for that bill. It's usually like $15. So I'm actually going to call them and find out what's going on, why the bill is so much higher. I know we used our heater a lot in the last month, but it's still like, that's pretty like astronomical. So I'm not sure what that is about. So we might have like some issues going on there. So we'll check on that, but everything else is the same. So SMUD, which is our electric, is $185, T-Mobile $100, Comcast for $75, Hulu for $13, Fast Action is $36. Our water, we budget about $200. I think it's going to be a little less. I need to double check that bill. But that's what we budget for every month, just because it fluctuates and we have a pool and things can get crazy. ADT, we are going to consider cutting that, so that's our home security, so we'll see about that one. And then sewage is $75, which we always budget for. The next items are transportation, which is gas. We budget $240 because we both drive like kind of mid SUVs. The other one is car registration, which is for my car. That's coming out of our sinking fund. So it is a line item in our budget, but we have money, basically we added a line to our income portion of our budget to show that we're going to be pulling money from sinking funds to pay for it. Alright, so let's talk about our food category because this is kind of my favorite. So we are budgeting things a little bit differently for our food this month. For Sam's Club, we are budgeting $250 for our big grocery haul. I'm hoping to actually get that down around $200. And then for our weekly shop, we're going to budget $120, which is $30 per week for extra things like, well, for like fresh items. So things like almond milk if we run out, fruits and veggies, creamer, things like that. Things that we go through pretty frequently and that we can't really like stock up on at Sam's Club and have it last for the whole month. The other thing is formula is $100. Elias has been going through a container of formula almost every like week to 10 days. So we were just buying them like as needed. So kind of once he was running low on one, we'd go to Sam's Club, my husband would just pop in and buy another one. They're $25 per canister. So we figure in a month that he goes through like maximum of 4. It's closer to like 3.5, 3.25, something like that, but having the budget for 4 just makes us more comfortable, and it allows us to have an extra on hand so that we don't end up running out or anything like that. So that's $100. And then for diapers and wipes, we budget $100 also. We did just buy a big box of wipes, so I don't think we'll need wipes this month, but we probably will next month, but we for sure will need to get some more diapers. And then Sam's Club household items, which is everything like trash bags and what else? Other household stuff. Oh, paper goods like paper towels, things like that. We've budgeted $100 for as well. So for our lifestyle category, this is where the fun stuff happens. So personal money, for me, I'm getting $50. My husband is going to get $25. He doesn't want any personal money, but I told him he should have at least a little bit so he can get his McDonald's French fries if he wants them. And then the Beachbody coach fee, which is just basically like, you can think of it like a gym membership. It just pays for our like on-demand membership, things like that. It's $16. Okay, the coach fee doesn't pay for that, but it allows us to have on demand at the price that we do. Haircuts for my husband is $30, and then miscellaneous or an oops fund just in case something happens is $40, and something always happens. Girl Scout cookies we budgeted $25 for, and I know you're like, that's not even something that you should be thinking about buying in baby step 2, but I already like committed us to buying some from our cousin's daughter. She's selling Girl Scout cookies, so we wanted to support her, so I pre-ordered some boxes. I'm going to go back to our cash envelopes really quickly because I forgot to talk about those. So for date night, we budgeted $30. For Valentine's Day, we are going to budget $10 each. So a small gift for us to give each other. It's going to be $20 total. And then personal care items is going to be $50. So that's basically for me. I am out of pretty much everything. I just ran out of toner this morning. I am completely out of primer. I'm like using a Q-tip to like get every last little bit. I'm out of like my leave-in hair conditioner. I'm out of a lot of things. My foundation is like getting to be the bare minimum, so I am due for some personal care items. So we added that back into our budget. We really weren't using it every month, so it was a line item that we didn't take out of the budget, but we didn't necessarily like allocate money towards each month. And if we do, it's a small amount. So that is what it's going to go towards this month. It's probably a lot of stuff for me. And then I'll save a little bit for my husband for like his pomade in case he runs out. And okay, so on to our insurance and taxes. For auto insurance, we pay $145. For life insurance, it's $75, and that is term life. We also have our sinking funds. So again, our sinking funds we're not allocating very much towards. We are doing household at $50. We also have our medical fund at $50, and then Elias will get $25 this month. Our debts, we have PayPal at $39. One of my husband's car is at $215. Our Home Depot account is at $57. Our Captiva, which is my car, is $300. And you guys saw that we literally forgot to budget for my car. Like, I'm going through this and I'm like, something doesn't look right. All of a sudden I realized my car payment isn't even on here. What in the world? And then our snowball payment will be $383 this month. And then the last thing on our budget, which hopefully I need to move around a little bit, will be daycare for our son, which is $500. It's just a set fee every month, and that's what we pay. And our daycare rate is so inexpensive, and he has the best daycare lady. We absolutely love her. We love the kids he's with. It's just such a great situation. So that is our budget for the month. We shared with you guys our goals for this month. We are really looking forward to having more success in February than we did in January, even though we did have some success in January also. We're really going to kind of dig down and push to sell more items throughout our home that we're not using, and also just really put our side hustles like to the max. My husband, one of his clients is kind of going through some health stuff, so he's lost a client for now, and it's kind of his like most frequent client. So our kind of side income might look a little different this month, but that's okay. As long as we get some side income in and do our best, then that's what matters to us. So that's everything we have to share with you guys for today. Thank you so much for being a part of our budget meeting. Let me know what your big goal is for February down in the comment below, and ask any questions that you guys have for us, whether it's for me, for my husband, whatever it is that you want to know, let us know, and we'll be sure to get to those questions. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Have a great day.